Good evening. My name is Sam Rumpet, and this is my final vlog with working with Charles State University Boutique Winery. I've been here for 12 weeks now, and I feel as though the time has definitely started to catch up with me again. It took a lot of getting used to the long hours, but after a while I definitely started to shut it out, and I didn't focus on sleeping or eating to an extent which was not healthy. But I now understand the intensity with which you have to work in this industry and how significant all of your actions are when you undertake each and every role within the winery. You definitely need to have a good amount of energy, and you have to be able to work past the point where most people would call it quits. And it is a very intense job. It's filled with intense assignments, and there are very few breaks. And over the 12 weeks, my body has come to realize that that's the way it's going to be. I've definitely had my eyes open to how this industry works, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I've loved every second I have had working underneath Campbell and working with the assistant winemaker. There have been ups and downs along the way. There's definitely been times when there were clashes between leadership, not just me pushing my ideas, but also between the winemaker and the assistant winemaker, disagreeing on certain decisions and aspects in the winemaking process. All in all, everything gets solved eventually, and our conflict resolution actions are very effective, I find, and everyone's on the same page, at least by the end of the week, if not by the end of the day. But every single part of it has been eye-opening to me. I've had lots of meetings with the winemaker and our sommelier, who have both helped to expand my palate and encourage me to taste new and exciting different wines, and have helped to teach me where wines can come from, what these different locations will do for a wine, and what all sorts of different aspects can do to affect a wine. There was very little work this week. We've basically finished up for the year with the end of vintage. It's just lots of cleaning, lots of looking after ferments, and just making sure everything is working and ready to go for next year. Make sure there's no damage to any of the equipment, making sure that all of the equipment is spotless and won't generate any bacteria or harmful diseases to next year's produce. And then after that, we didn't have much to do. There was just lots of monitoring and sampling wines. But despite this week being a little bit slow, the last 8 or so weeks have more than made up for that, and I am more than grateful for every chance I've had to work with CSU Winery, and I'm excited to take part in the winery in the future, as they have offered me a job, and I intend to take it up next year when we begin vintage again.